Hello yoga friends, and welcome back to my 30-day yoga challenge where we do 10 minutes of yoga a day for 30 days. My name is Jessica and this is day 22. Today is all about opening our throat chakra, or as I like to call it, a speak your truth flow. We're going to begin here in Sukhasana, easy pose, settling in here, maybe fluttering the eyes closed or taking a soft gaze. Evening out the breath in and out through the nose. And let's begin by setting an intention for our practice. The one I'm using today is I have a voice that matters and is worth hearing. I have a voice that matters and is worth hearing. And let's start inhaling the energy from that beautiful intention in through the nose, deep into the belly. And open the mouth, sigh, exhale out anything extra that you may have brought onto your mat today, knowing you can always return to your intention throughout practice and perhaps throughout the rest of your day. We're going to start out with a little bit more pranayama today, or breathing exercise. We're going to be doing a pranayama called lion's breath that is specifically for clearing out the throat chakra. It's a little bit playful, so just keep an open mind. We're going to inhale our arms up to the sky here through the nose, and on our exhale, we're going to make our lion claws, open our mouths wide, and stick out our tongues, roaring on our exhale. Perfect. Let's do that one more time together. So inhaling up to the sky, and exhale, roar. Wonderful work here. Next exhale, we're going to drop chin to chest and begin a neck roll to the right, up and back. And exhale, down and around. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, down and around. And let's reverse it to the left. Inhaling to the left, up and back. Exhale, down and around. And one more time to the left. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Let's float our head back up to center. And let's find a tabletop position. Knees directly under hips, wrists directly under shoulders. Next exhale, let's walk those hands forward, coming into a puppy pose or heart melting pose. Normally we would bring our foreheads down to the mat. Option to stay with your forehead on the mat, or maybe bring your chin to the mat, opening that throat chakra to the ground here. And 3 rounds of breath here. And on your next inhale, gently walk those hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to find some cat-cows here, and we're going to add in that lion's breath we did at the beginning of class. So inhaling through the nose, drop the belly, look up to the sky for a cow. Exhale, lion's breath, tucking chin to chest and rounding the spine. For cat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, finding cow. And exhaling with that lion's breath, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Next inhale, find a neutral tabletop. Flex the feet. Push the hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling through those feet or generously bending the knees, making sure shoulders are down and back, neck is released, and both of the eyes of the elbows are pointed towards the front of the mat. All 10 fingers spread wide. Next, inhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Step, hop, or float forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. And exhale, cactus the arms down, looking up to the sky, maybe finding a little back bend and opening through that throat chakra. Next, inhale, bring those arms back above the head. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the palms, step, hop, or float back, flow as you so choose, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Next, inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Step, hop, or float forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. And let's step that right foot back for high crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms down here, looking up to the sky. And inhale, arms back up. Let's pivot all 10 toes to the right side of the mat, turning out the feet to the corners of the mat, and exhale down into goddess pose, bending both knees, cactusing the arms, and maybe looking up to the sky. 2 more rounds of breath here. And next, inhale, straighten those legs. Bring the arms up to the sky for star pose. And inhale, pivot all 10 toes back towards the front of the mat. And exhale, palms down, send that left leg back, flow as you so choose, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Next, inhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Step, hop, or float forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. And let's step that left foot back for high crescent. Exhaling, cactusing those arms down. Inhale those arms back up to the sky. And pivot all 10 toes to the left side of the mat this time. Turning out those feet slightly. Let's exhale, bend both knees, coming into goddess. Option to stay here in this goddess pose, or inhale, lift the heels off the mat. Standing nice and firm here, confident. If you do have your heels lifted, next exhale, gently place them down on the mat. And let's all inhale, straighten the legs, coming back to that beautiful star pose. And inhale, pivot all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Exhale, both palms down, sending the right leg back, flow as you so choose, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to come into high or low plank and gently lower all the way down to the mat. Bringing our arms by our side, setting up for locust pose. You can either bring your arms by your side with palms up, or maybe clasp them at the lower back and straighten those arms. Next, inhale. Lift the head, chest, and legs off the ground. Looking forward, really opening through that throat and heart chakras. And one more round of breath here. And next, exhale, gently lower everything back to the ground. Bringing those palms underneath the shoulders. Let's press back into a child's pose, just to counter that. Maybe bringing feet together, knees wide, or together. Arms out towards the front of the mat, or back by the sides. And next inhale, let's roll up. And let's come to sit up on our shins, setting up for whatever version of camel you'd like to take today. Making sure our knees are directly in line with our hips. We'll start this by bringing our palms to our lower backs, fingertips down towards the mat, elbows in, but shoulders still relaxed here. Next, exhale, making sure the abdominals are engaged. We can start a back bend. Option to release the neck, really opening through that throat chakra, or not. Now this is a beautiful camel pose, but if you have it in your practice, you can go ahead and lower your hands to your heels. 2 more rounds of breath wherever you are. Next, inhale. If your hands are on your heels, bring them back up to your lower back. And inhale. Come back up to that seated position. Beautiful work. From here, let's find our way to our bums. Inhaling, arms overhead, feet flexed. Let's exhale, fold over. Just for a few rounds of breath, countering that beautiful back bend. Next, inhale, gently roll up. Fingers pointed towards the front of the mat. Let's lower all the way down and find our Shavasana for the day. Final resting pose, adjusting any hair or clothing that might be distracting. And just allowing ourselves to let go here. You are welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like, as this is where I'm going to leave you. I want to thank you for coming to practice with me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 23. Namaste.